Mecherath. Getting started with Mecherath is an overview of each of the modules and gets you on your way to using Mecherath. For detailed information, view the video of each specific module, which will go through all the items and give you all the details. Remember, you can click on the gear button and turn on your help icons. Using the help icons, you can click on Mech-Links, which will take you to a more detailed page, giving more information and a specific video on that item. First, let's talk about some general navigation. Clicking on any of the modules will take you to that module. 3 of the modules, if you click on it a second time, will take you to the list view. That's contacts, agreements, and employees. The calendar icon is a future module. Clicking on the time clock allows you to clock in and clock out from any desktop or iPad. The clock is green if you are currently clocked in. The little man with the pencil, well, that's if you have a follow-up to do. Click on the View Record and it'll take you to that specific record for you to update. When you complete that record, it will go off the list. If the icon doesn't appear in the top right corner, it's because you don't have any follow-ups. There are multiple ways to search for a contact in Mecherath. In the upper right corner is a magnifying glass. You have a button on the left called List View, which will take you to the same spot as if you click on Contacts a second time, which takes you to the list view. In that list view, you can click on the letter of the last name that you're looking for and it will scroll to it, or type in a keyword search. Use the Find button to click in any of the fields that you see a magnifying glass. Your first record is used for office cost control or tracking your overhead. Each year, Mecherath creates a new agreement and calls it Office Cost Control, so you don't forget this process and keep your accounting accurate. This way you'll track all of your overhead costs for that calendar year. Use the Tags button with the magnifying glass and select the tag or tags that you would like to search. In Tags, you must have the term Vendor if you are using QuickBooks. Vendor is the identifier for transferring information from Mecherath to QuickBooks. When creating a new record, you have a choice. Is this potentially a new client? If the answer is yes, Mecherath will create a lead tracking number. This is very useful in the reports later on. Create a new activity or paste from the clipboard. Keep personal information, view your agreement list, and a library of your records. The Agreement Info module allows you to view each agreement in the portal on the left. To see the individual agreement, click on the magnifying glass. Each tab works relatively the same. You create a new activity and enter the information. This will immediately update the information in this agreement. One thing Mecherath may do a little different. Rather than calling them change orders, Mecherath refers to them as AWAs, Additional Work Authorization. Part of the reason is additional work indicates additional cost. Keep detailed notes about your project site, project notes, and job site meetings, either from the desktop or from the field, using your smartphone. Like any project, it's important to have complete documents and photos. Mecherath gives you that too, as well as tracking the RRP process, Renovate, Repair, and Paint rule, mandated by the EPA. Expenses allows your employees to enter their receipts from the field, which get forwarded to your admin and stored in the project file for reimbursement. Invoicing is one of the nicest features in Mecherath, in that it allows you to create a detailed invoice and choose what information you want quickly and easily to forward to your client. The same way documenting your payments. If you use QuickBooks Online, this is an automated push feature. Activities is a very powerful tool in that it allows you to create emails, letters, and documents, and store those activities in a library. Creating your own forms using merge fields, saving those forms, adding attachments, subject matter, previewing, and emailing, as well as formatting how you would like it to look, and choosing the destination. These can be used for your contacts, employees, or company documents and records, creating an unlimited number of forms. Employees started as a relatively simple module, but has grown to include a lot of the information you want to keep. Was an employee loaned company equipment? OSHA and RRP trainings, employee and medical information, pay rate changes, and information we will add in the future. The Company module allows you to keep all the information about your company in one location, which is used on your forms throughout Mecherath. An activity log for company meetings and other information, a vehicle log, and keeping your company records. Reports is the reason we do a lot of the things in Mecherath that we do. If you have the information, you can put it into a report that gives you valuable information in a different way. For example, I've done a quick lead tracking summary report. This is the information most companies wish they had. What's the average time it takes to convert a project? What's the average sale of a project? How long did that project take? What's the smallest project we did? The largest? The average? There's a lot of information here that can be very valuable. And to learn how you can use that information in designing your marketing can be an important tool. To create a report, first select your module, and then select the search type, and choose a date range if necessary. Click the Run Report button. Depending on how many records you have in Mecherath, it may take a minute or two to run the report, and you'll be able to view your information. Preferences is where you do the behind-the-scenes setup. Your general site preferences, employee preferences. Again, click on the magnifying glass to see the details. Each one of the tabs, you set your specific preferences for that employee. Your labor and workman comp rates, and pay period details. Print setup, import-export, QuickBooks Online, and other features that we add. We welcome you to join one of our online trainings, get more familiar with Mecherath, and help it to become one of the most valuable tools in your business.